All right, guys. So Azure Promilia closed beta test gameplay is here. Now, I didn't know anything about this closed beta test. I just saw this in my feed on YouTube, and I'm pretty much taking the opportunity to react to this. So, if you guys don't know, when it comes to Azure Promilia, I am looking forward to this game. When it releases, I'll definitely try this game out. And if it ends up being, a game that's actually good long term, then this might be a game that we're going to cover for a long time. So let's see what they got cooking over here. And by the way, guys, there is another game called Blade and Souls. I think it's another MMO gotcha game. I don't know, but they introduced it in Gamescom. So I'm gonna make another video reacting to that game because I think it looks pretty cool. So without further ado, man, let's go ahead and hop right into this. 13 minutes, by the way. This is gonna be a long video. So we already know that you have pets, right? We already know about that. Let's take a look at the UI real quick. So, of course, this is like your team lineup, inventory, probably your pets here. This is probably like the gotcha, I'm assuming. I think this is gotcha here. And this is probably like your quest tab. Now, of course, it doesn't look too polished right now because, the game is still in beta. We're not going to focus too much on the quality. What I'm focusing more on is the actual gameplay and the characters. That's what I'm more focused on. So you can pretty much use your pets for like exploration. That's the thing I really like about this game. Is the fact that since they introduced pets, when it comes to exploration, we're not really gonna have to worry about them paywalling exploration, like enhanced exploration, because we can just use these pets to fly or do whatever. Okay, I will say it's really flashy. Ooh, what is this? Some sort of card system? What is that? Oh, when you're trying to capture a pet, a creature. Okay. Very interesting. Let me look at the controls here. So you have Q, you have E. I'm pretty sure these are your skills, and this is your ultimate. So you also have block here as well, and then you have the capture, where you're pretty much capturing these creatures, and you have sprint. Okay. Yo, this character reminds me of Yuno and Woo. Okay. Combat is very, very fast, I will say. And I like that. It doesn't look too sluggish. It's very smooth. Ooh, she has like the water dragon. Damn, this looks insane. Now, I'm assuming that there's some sort of elemental system in this game because you guys can see this girl is clearly like a water character. And when she attacks him with enough water, it says drown. Oh, that ultimate was sick. And I'm assuming this is like a light character, light element unit. Okay, okay. Looking good so far. That attack from that Pokemon or whatever, it reminds me of Mewtwo. Mewtwo, however you say that Pokemon's name. Oh, you got counter. I forgot this game does have a counter mechanic. A parry system. That's pretty good. Okay. Ooh, what do you get from this chest? Probably it's like artifacts or whatever. All right, let's see this whole like this Pokemon little system here. So this is your starter monster selection. That's what it's called. Oh, so like you can pretty much like select which monster you want. I'm pretty sure like of course it's like a fire monster. The other one was like a water monster, and the other's probably gonna be like I don't know, grass monster. Like this one over here, nature monster. So since like you're selecting a monster, this is probably going to be like when you start the game, right? You start the game and they pretty much give you a free monster selection. That's probably MC right there. Yeah, that's definitely MC. Ooh. I like how it's like pixelated here. That's nice. I like that. Ooh. Yo, I like these monsters, man. I like the way they look. Their design. It's so unique. I like it. Ooh, wait, let's take a look at the main menu there, the UI. I want to take a look at that. Not bad. It looks really simple. I mean, you have the mail feature, settings, notifications. This is probably like profile. And this is pets, team lineup. Yeah, okay. And this is probably where like they show events or whatever. What is this? Oh, this is probably a stamina system. Hopefully stamina is not annoying in this game. That's like one of my biggest like one of the main things I can't stand about, you know, these gacha games is the stamina system. Sometimes, right? Sometimes the stamina system is not an issue. You look at games like Wuthering Waves where the stamina system is not a problem at all because you have reserve stamina and you know, you can pretty much use stamina cubes or whatever. Hopefully in this game, like everything isn't locked behind stamina, right? Hopefully that's not the case because if 120 is the limit, I don't know. That's kind of sus, bro. That's kind of sus. Hopefully, there's some sort of reserve stamina system, and everything isn't revolved around stamina. Because if everything is revolved around stamina and they don't give us a lot, that is going to be a huge concern. The fuck? That Pokemon is insane. What can that one do? Ooh, okay. Like an ice element. We already saw that one. Not bad. Yeah, I can see exploration going. It's going to be very, very smooth in this game, man. They can go above and beyond with exploration. Oh, this is like a boss here, right? Catching a legendary world boss. I want to see this. And honestly, when it comes to Azur Promilia and its whole like monster system, I think they're gonna like go in way deeper than Wuwa because Wuwa's ecosystem is very similar to Azur Promilia's. But seeing how you can like raise these monsters, you can get a lot of them. You can use them for exploration. I mean, in Wuwa, you can use some of them for exploration, but it's really not that crazy. So Azur Promilia is like they're like going 100% when it comes to these monsters. Meanwhile, in Wuwa, when it comes to their ecosystem, it's like, you know, it's like a side thing. You know, you just pretty much use echoes just to build your characters. But in Azur Promilia, it's like you're using these monsters to explore. You're using them to like help you fight. It's really, really cool. So honestly, they're doing a way better job when it comes to their, you know, their version of an ecosystem compared to Wuwa. I feel like Wuwa's is just hitting like Wuwa is hitting the crust when it comes to you collecting monsters, you collecting echoes, and pretty much like expanding upon that. Like they're hitting the crust. Meanwhile, for Azur Promilia, They're going 100% in this, man. This is clearly like the center focus when it comes to this game. Like you see, like you're pretty much using, like, look how much damage these monsters are dealing, man. You're dealing so much damage. And look, you can like probably try to capture it. It says 2.1% chance. Yeah, you can't do it. So that's very interesting. It's like the more you attack the monster, the higher, the higher the chance of you actually capturing that monster. The more you attack it, the more damage you deal, the less health it has, higher chance you'll be able to actually capture that monster. I like that because instead of you just like just obliterating the monster, like killing it and then capturing it, you can actually capture it before you kill it. You know? Pretty cool. You guys can see we have a break meter here. But when it comes to the elemental system, it is very interesting. We have like 3 water element symbols there, and we have like 2 darkness symbols there. It's very, very interesting. I wonder how that works. And you guys can see that the chance of you getting it is a lot higher now. It's like 3.7%. Oh, and another thing I like too as well. You guys might not catch it. He might capture this monster. Okay. So right over here, you can see how long buff effects last. This is so good because whenever like you're placing a buff on your allies and you're like, damn, I have to hurry up and, do this before the buff goes away. It's like you don't even know when the buff is going to go away. They let you know here. They're like, you have 5 seconds left before this buff goes away. This is really, really good. Like, buff icons, nice. But showing the duration of that buff, really nice. And it seems like the buff still goes away even though you switch to another character. Like, if you have 5 seconds left, when it comes to a buff on a specific unit and you switch off, the buff, the duration is still ongoing. Timer's still going. So 16% now. I think you'd be able to capture it. Nah, he didn't. Probably has to have like 1 HP, bro. There it is. Boom, he got it. So that's like a legendary world boss right there. Hopefully they can show like the gameplay for this monster. That would be pretty cool. Well, I like that. That was nice. Yeah, show that legendary world boss. There we go. That's good. Alright, let me go back real quick to see the 4-star units. So we can see, like, of course, the purple circle means 4-star. Actually, no, I don't think that's gonna be the case because we see like this green circle here. This probably like elemental types, right? So like, let's say you're a nature character, so you have a green circle. If you're a darkness type, you have a purple circle. If you're like light type, yellow circle. So I'm not gonna assume that these are 4-star, 5-star characters. I'm just gonna think that these characters, like some of them associate with like a specific element. That's what I'm assuming. Actually, no, never mind. I'm wrong. You guys can see the element next to the character like this over here. I don't know. I think that's just their ultimate, right? Yeah, that's probably just their ult. I don't know. This is very confusing. I'm just yapping here. But let's see. Let's see that gameplay. Ooh, what is this? Wait, let's go back over here real quick. What am I looking at? So, wait. It seems like you can actually get characters in the shop. So these are definitely 4-star characters, for sure. These are 4-star units. So you can get monsters, 4-star characters, and I'm assuming these are like, this is for like summons, right? This is definitely for summons. Okay. So it's very similar to Genshin Impact, right? Very similar. I don't think you'll be able to get dupes on 5-star characters through the shop. It seems like it's going to be only 4-star units and monsters only. What am I looking at right now? Is he trying to like unlock this monster? I think he's trying to unlock this monster. I think that's what he's trying to do. I don't know what this guy is doing. This is why I can't stand about watching gameplay that's not in English. I don't know what the hell is going on. Is he going to show us the gacha system? That would be pretty cool if he showed us the gacha. So this is Monster Trainer Battle. This looks cool. This looks like some... gives me Monster Hunter vibes. When you're like in that village or whatever. Oh, is there a PvP? Or is it like you just going up against NPCs? Pretty similar to TCG. Hopefully not. It would be cool if, like, you know, you can go up against other players when it comes to you using your monsters. That'd be pretty nice. Alright, so let me see this here. Okay. This can be fun. I can see this being fun. It's very similar to that card event we had in Wuwa. Oh, and they also show you how much damage some your monsters deal too. So you have to destroy that crystal in the back right there, and you pretty much win. Okay. Pretty cool. We're gonna skip ahead here. Alright, so that's really like League of Legends, bro. Destroy that crystal and you win. And I'm pretty sure that is it, right? Yeah, we pretty much have like 2 minutes left. That's it. Man, that was very interesting. Very interesting. They showed us a lot here. All right, they definitely showed us a lot. But I am looking forward to this game. I really am. There are some really good things they showed here. When it comes to gameplay, the gameplay looks very fluid. Doesn't look too, you know, it doesn't feel like I'm in handcuffs when I'm playing this game. You know, it looks really, really free, which is good. That's like one of the main things I pay attention to when it comes to these gacha games, especially these open world gacha games. When it comes to gameplay, is it fast, right? Is it fast? Is it smooth? Or is it clunky? Does it feel like I'm in handcuffs? If it feels like I'm in handcuffs, I ain't playing that game, bro. I just hate it, bro. But overall, man, this shit looks smooth as hell. You being able to capture monsters, being able to, you know, level them up. They didn't show us the gacha system. I was looking forward to that, but maybe later on probably in October, September. We're gonna get some more details, but game is looking really, really nice. And the fact that this is just a beta test, closed beta, bro, just imagine release, global launch. Gonna go in like this game is gonna go crazy. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Overall, Azur Promilia is looking really, really good, and I think this game has potential. I'm not gonna say that this game is gonna be perfect. It's gonna be the best because this game can fumble. You know, this game can fumble. It is a gotcha game, and when it comes to gotcha games, the chances of these gotcha games, not being able to be successful long term, it's like like a high chance. So I'm not gonna sit here and have my hopes up and think that it's gonna be the best game ever, but it has potential. As long as the developers, they're not greedy and they actually care about the game, they care about the players, then this game can last for a very long time. But hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. And I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Adios.